Hi, my name is Angela Barr, and I'm here to tell a little bit of my side of the story. On June 29th, 2021, Chief Deputy Sheriff Zachary Howard and Deputy Sheriff Tom Jensen yanked me to the ground and repeatedly punched me in my face. They ended up breaking 2 of my ribs, breaking my arm. They then took me to the hospital, and after knowing that my ribs were broke from them beating on me and my arm was broke, they then took me to the bottom of Greene County Courthouse. They put me in a cell and let me sit down there and shiver and have multiple seizures until another police officer called the ambulance to come to pick me up to take me back to the hospital. I just want something done. I was scared for my life. They took me to the bottom of the courthouse for 6 hours instead of taking me from the hospital to be processed and arraigned at 9 p.m. at night. They just kept me in a freezing cell shivering with 2 broken ribs and a broken one. With nothing. It was freezing cold. They didn't give 2 shits what happened to me. And they're saying that they did it because of a speeding ticket. All I know is when I stepped my hands was up in the air and I surrendered instantly. And then they dragged me down to the ground and beat the living fucking shit out of me. For what? I'm the jokester. I always try to joke with the cops and, have a good time. So, you got me. Because it's pretty much the only thing that I do wrong is drive. And, my have always never have to hurt somebody. I would like to give more details about it, but we're going to have a day in court. I will be pressing charges against Chief Deputy Sheriff Zachary Howard and Deputy Sheriff Tom Jensen. For this should have never been done to me. And know that I don't care if I have to go till I take my last breath. I will make sure you will not do this to somebody else. The crime that you were accusing me of was not violent. No one got hurt. And the picture that you have on Facebook of the car in the ditch with the tire off of it, that was from ramming the back of my vehicle. I also have pictures of my vehicle where you can tell that I never hit you. You hit the back of my car. The front of my car never hit you. So I wasn't trying to ram anybody. I wasn't trying to hurt anybody. I mean, why would I run? What was really going on, I wonder? Considering my car was inspected, insured, in my name, completely legal, registered. It was the first time you guys have actually pulled me over that my car was actually legal, completely. And all the other times, I pull over and surrender instantly, knowing that you're going to take my car. And this is the first time that I knew As soon as I pulled over, he was going to give me a ticket. Let me go. Just let me go. Like I said, I don't want to say a lot of things because I don't know what I can say, what I can't say that could get you guys. If I say the wrong thing, you could get off and then get away with beating the living piss out of me. Like, my face is still, my lips can't hardly touch together. I can't hardly eat because how Jensen kept punching me in the side of my face. And then I turned my face so you could hit me. And then Howard wants to punch me. Officer Howard wants to punch me in this side of my face. And then Howard snaps my arm and breaks it. Jensen's punching me in my ribs and breaks two of my ribs in half. I wasn't just taken to the hospital once that day. I was taken to the hospital once for my broken ribs and my broken arm. And then 6 hours later, still in their custody, after being released from the hospital, I have to go back to the hospital. And from there, an officer did the right thing. And I thank him for that. In his name, I do not want to mention or say what happened or what he did for me, because he knew that something wasn't right. And I just want to say that everybody that reads what the sheriff's department puts on Facebook with their little petty pictures that don't tell the real story, that just tells their story. Before you get on there and you call me names like, what was it, a loose cannon? Because I used to be back in my 20s, but I'm 42 years old now and far from loose cannon. I just purchased a house. I just bought this car. Like, I got my shit together. Anthony Stockdale, you want to call me a meth dealer or meth head or a meth cooker? Yeah. Was no drugs in my system. Was no drugs at all in my car or on my person or anywhere near me. No drugs at all. Not even weed, because I don't smoke weed. You can kiss my ass, Anthony Stockdale, and you suck at tattoos. Stop doing heroin, and you probably could get a little bit better at doing tattoos. I'm tired of being bashed in this town because of rumors. And the cops also took, I think, close to $1,900 off of me. And I think about $600 of it I just got off my unemployment card. And the other part of it I saved up because I am trying to fix up my home that I bought. It has to be pretty much fixed from ground up. They took my money, which I don't get it back. I had a wallet with $600 in it that, I saved just in case somebody tries to rob me, because this town is insane. It's now missing with everything in it. My unemployment card, my PayPal card, $600. It's going out of my car. I don't know. Understand where that went. Can I get a little bit of justice here? Like, I don't know if the police are after me because, in the paper it doesn't say that you guys are looking for me. It doesn't say I have a warrant. It doesn't say that I escaped. It doesn't say that I went to jail. It doesn't say much of anything. So, if you are looking for me, officers, you can give somebody heads up instead of trying to bust down somebody's door and beat the shit out of them to drag them in, acting like they're running, because I'm far from running. I'm right out in plain sight. But just know that I do have a lawyer. Well, actually, I don't have a lawyer. I've talked to several, and so many of them want to take my case. I don't know which one to choose from. I feel that